Some things you need to know about reinforcement. Obviously, if a child engages in inappropriate behavior, and this is hard to do because we have expectations as parents that our kids will behave or that there's a certain level of acceptability of behavioral expectations. And when our kids do that, that's what they should be doing. We often overlook that good behavior, and as soon as they misbehave, it is a problem to us, and we jump all over that, and we may be reinforcing and strengthening that behavior while we're ignoring or putting on extinction their appropriate behavior. So if I can do what I'm supposed to do, and I follow mom and dad's directions, and I come home from school, and I sit in front of the videos, and I'm doing okay, then mom and dad might be ignoring me because guess what? They have other kids to take care of, and they've got dinner to get ready and other things to do. If I want some attention, I might have to misbehave because as long as I'm doing okay, I might not get the reinforcer that I really want. If it's to be left alone and watch TV, then that might be okay. But oftentimes, we ignore that appropriate behavior. So we always want to reinforce kids when they are behaving appropriately. So as inconvenient as it might seem, if you can set your kitchen timer and every 3 minutes or so stick your head in and let your son or daughter know that they're doing a good job as they sit quietly while you prepare dinner or whatever, then they'll be getting our attention on your terms instead of on their terms for behaving appropriately. When you do reinforce, it needs to quickly follow the appropriate behavior. You want to be enthusiastic about it. Even if your child doesn't have all of the words, you want to start thinking about describing the behavior specifically so that you can identify it, and hopefully the child starts to associate those words with getting reinforcement. Thank you for keeping your hands to yourself while you're watching your video. Thank you for keeping your hands out of your mouth, whatever the behavior is that you would like to see your child doing more of. Once in a while, we may even want to add an additional reinforcer. If we're teaching a new behavior and the child is engaged in a learning task other than free play kind of an activity, then we need to have a pool of reinforcers that we can use. If you always give me Diet Coke, then by 10 o'clock tonight, I'll be tired of Diet Coke. And I might like to have something else. Something else, like potato chips or sushi from next door, or something to go with my Diet Coke. So I want to have a pool of readily available reinforcers, because by the time you run next door to get the sushi, you know, the opportunity will be long gone. So think about those things. Offer your child choices as well. When you offer a child choices within the parameters of their developmental level, you empower them and you help teach a lot of other skills that are going to hold over. Choice making is an important tool for us to learn how to use, and we'll talk about that a little bit.